won't lie to you guys. This has been a struggle to motivate myself to record. And it's not because I don't want to play TTYD. It is because I've had so many games that I've been playing and wanting to beat. But also, what we are doing next is a risky move I'm planning to take. Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason welcoming you back to more Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Last time, we pretty much went around Rogueport, did some more Trouble Center requests, and managed to find a new warp system that was not in the original game. And we are going to be using that going forward. This time, we have one more request left to do. We have to find this kid's dad. His dad is located somewhere in the Pit of 100 Trials, and this time, we're going in after him. But that's not all we're doing. I'll explain as we get further down. Or I guess I could explain while we're fighting enemies, as pretty much what the Pit of 100 Trials is. It's 100 floors of different enemies to fight, and we have some enemies are not enemies, are bleh. We have some tattles to make. So let's go ahead and look here at this Gloomba, I believe it is. That's a Gloomba. It's like dark, damp. It likes dark, damp places. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, and defense is 0. It's stronger than a normal Goomba, so be careful. That's not a healthy color for a Goomba, but it doesn't mean it's sick or anything. So don't show any mercy. Yep. But even though it's got 7 HP and 3 attack, we can still take it down in 2 hits, pretty much. We actually tattled this enemy. I don't remember if we have. No, we have not. This is a Spania. We actually can find these on the west side of Rogueport. Or at least Rogueport sewers. That's a Spania. A Spinia with spikes on its head. It looks meaner too. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, and defense is 0, so sort of the same as a Spinia. You want to watch out for the spikes on its head, but otherwise, just wail on it. I gotta be honest though, the way that thing spins makes me want to yak. And the other dangerous thing, I guess, the other dangerous thing going with this Spania is that he has a pretty lucky partner badge, which I don't know if that means he'll get the same effects as a, pretty lucky badge, or if that's just like for display. Not really sure. But each time we finish a battle down here, we'll get a clear bonus of 5 coins. I think the number increases as we go further, but pretty much my goal here is to try to get to at least floor 50, I believe. And obviously that's going to take a few episodes. We're not going to be able to do that all in one sitting. I mean, I probably could, but that would also be like just like getting through a bunch of pretty much getting through a bunch of fights and like not or like cutting out part of them, which I thought about doing for this portion, simply because I am going to be covering the Pit of 100 Trials in full later on down the line. Oh, I didn't realize we were already close to level up. Oh shoot. I think I'm level 8. So this would be level 9. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think, yeah, ooh, no, because I'm at 15 FP, 20 HP. Yeah, I would be at the same amount of FP, that's right. So, no, I think I'm at level 8. Actually, I think this is level 8. So it's actually a good thing I didn't make that mistake. Okay. That's BP's 9. BP's 9, level 8, okay. That's what I wanted to double check. But yeah, we basically have to go down a few floors, fight some enemies, and pretty much try to find that little toad's dad. What I might do, this just depends on kind of how things go. What I might do, honestly, is go down to at least floor 30 instead of just going all the way down, because pretty much what I do every time I play this game is I try to go down to floor 50, I believe it's 50, because there's a really helpful item you can get. However, that item is not, like a required thing to get, especially in the remake, when the remake already adds additions that kind of make it not as useful. So I may just save it for when we actually tackle the Pit of 100 Trials. Especially since with it we have to do the Pit of 100 Trials anyway, I believe, to get the things necessary to complete certain objectives. But we'll see. I think we'll get down to where the Toad Dad is, and I'll kind of decide from there, I guess. It's kind of just the difficult thing about, this is that I have a certain way I like to do things, but the other thing is that I get super over-leveled for Chapter 3 by doing so, because as you get further in the pit, we get stronger enemies, which means we will have bigger amounts of star points we'll be obtaining, which means faster level ups. So yeah, I guess it's just a question of, do I want to be over leveled for Chapter 3, or, you know, do I want to just not do that and make sure I get this thing I actually want? Because I'll tell you right now, floor 30, you definitely, if you're doing this side quest alongside me, or just, you know, doing this side quest before Chapter 3, you definitely want to get the item on floor 30. I'll explain the items as we get down to each floor, because I haven't talked about what exactly happens. But trust me, you will want to get that item because it will help you tremendously. For now, though, let's go ahead and attack this Goomba, or Gloomba. No new enemies yet. It's just pretty much fighting the same old enemies. We haven't really come across any new ones. Okay. Clear bonus 5. This actually could be helpful for us with coins, because I do want to see if I can purchase a certain badge before Chapter 3. Also, something I highly recommend, because I actually need to figure out if we have some. I know I said that pretty lucky badges and like stuff like that will stack, but I think there are certain badges that don't stack effects. And something that's actually pretty useful is if you're running low on money, you can take badges to the badge shop and sell them, and a lot of them will actually give you money. You can also just sell badges you don't think you need for your playthrough, like, because pretty much once you obtain a badge, whether you buy it, get it from Dazzle, or even find it in the overworld, it sticks in your journal forever. So we go through our badge list, like pretty much once you have it, it stays in your badge list as obtained forever. So yeah, you can pretty much just sell badges that you don't feel you need for your playthrough, and then you'll make easy money that way. Oh, look at all yous. Okay, let's go another power shell. At this point, we're just fighting puny enemies. Because the only one who's really given us a decent amount of experience is Gloombas. Sorry if you heard that buzzing. That was my phone on a Switch cartridge. Also, sorry if you heard that too. I was moving some of those Switch cartridges. Okay, let's take down this Gloomba with the fire flowers. That way we don't have to worry about him setting it off like his friend did last time. Okay, we've actually made it to floor 10. So what happens on floor 10, or on each floor interval of 10 pretty much, we get a chest, and inside the chest will be a different item, whether it's a badge or just a useful item. For the most part, I think it's badges. And in this one, we'll get the Sleepy Stomp badge, which makes an enemy temporarily sleepy. It's like having a sleepy sheep, pretty much. But you can only target one enemy with it. But it seems we haven't found the toad, so let's go ahead and continue down further. And I need Goombella because she has... Or I need to tattle this new enemy. Okay. Ooh, 2 new enemies. We have a Paragloomba. That's a Paragloomba. It's a Gloomba with wings. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, and defense is 0. It's like a stronger version of a Paragoomba, and maybe that's all there is to it. I wonder if living down here ever makes its wings moldy. Eee, yuck, it's too gross to even think about. Blech. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can pop him down. Of course, he's probably going to use that. Yep, I knew it. He was going to use that fire flower on us. Okay, Pokey. I am terrible at dodging. There we go. Or I guess guarding. Let's go ahead and tattle the Pokey. That's a Pokey. It's a cactus ghoul that's got nasty spines all over its body. Max HP is 4, attack is 3, and defense is 0. Look at those spines. Those would totally hurt. If you stomp on it, you'll regret it. Pokies are attached by Pokies attack by lobbing parts of their body and charging at you. They can even call friends in for help, so be quick about taking them out. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and waste a turn and bring Flurry out. Because I actually want to see if I can take these guys down with Gale Force. Because sometimes bigger amounts of enemies, especially ones where you don't have a lot of counter moves that can take them down, you can pretty much try to see if you can blow them away using Gale Force. Which, you know, we did manage to do, and we still get the star points for it. Okay, let's go ahead and take this one down. We just have to do, you know, an extra turn. I suck. I suck. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and head down to Pipe. And it looks like we have a cliff. And oh wow, we got the whole entourage here. Look at all you fellows. Okay, go ahead and take him down, or at least try to. And ooh, we can get a bingo. We can get it full SP, or FP. Dang it. Okay, guess I'm gonna have to defend with Koops because he's up in the air. Okay, that's at least he won't penetrate our defense at all. Alright, let's go ahead and finish you off. Okay. So, I think what I'm gonna do, which kind of sounds pretty silly from here on out, but I think it's just because I want to kind of keep this down to a decent amount of time, is I think I'm going to go ahead and speed through the rest of this because I don't think we're going to encounter a whole lot of other enemies, and if we do, I will go over the Tattles, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and speed through this until we find the Toad, and then we'll speed through and we'll speed through and get to floor 30 where we will oh, what am I trying to say? We'll get to floor 30 where we'll get the item that I want to grab. Okay, looks like we found the Toad. There's a beaten up me lying on the ground. Huh? What? Who are you? Wah! Whoa. Did you come here just to save me? Really? Pine Tea Jr. did? Wow, in that case, I have to get back to him alive. Show me the way out. Alright, what floor are we on? We're on floor 18, so we just need to go through one more floor, and then we'll be able to get him out. Hey, the exit! Okay, Pine Tea Jr., I'm on my way home! And we'll meet him momentarily. Because, one, we'll get a fire drive badge from this chest, but we are only on floor 20. We need to get down to floor 30, so I'll see you guys in 10 floors. Of course I say that, but then we get two new enemies right on the back. Or right off the bat. We get Spiky Gloomba. That's a Spiky Gloomba. It's a Spiky Goomba that likes dark places. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. Its attack is pretty high, huh? I'm sure you know this, but try not to jump on the spike. I wonder if I'd look like that if I stayed down here long enough. I'd rather not think about that. Are there tanning salons in Rogueport? Alright, guess I'll just have Mario hammer this Goomba because we need to tattle the Boos, and then we'll be able to take the rest of them down. And he used a slow shroom on him, which means that for 10 turns, his HP will go up by 2. So we have to beat him before that, fully recovers. Alright, let's scan the Boo. That's a Boo. It's everyone's favorite ghost. Well, most everyone. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, and defense is 0. It's nothing to write home about on the attack side, but it can turn itself and allies invisible. If it turns invisible, we won't be able to hit it, so beat it while you can see it. Boos are kinda cute, but I sure wouldn't want to meet one in a dark alley. If I ran into one in the bathroom in the middle of the night, well, never you mind what I'd do. Alright, let's go ahead and do Earth Tremor. There's that excellent. If I hadn't shown it off already, I'm gonna be real, I have not recorded this in almost 2 months just because of what I talked about at the beginning of this. So I actually don't remember if I ever showed off the excellent. Also, that did show there that they can turn each other invisible, and they'll stay invisible for a turn, so we will not be able to attack him until next turn. But the interesting thing about these Boos is that, we're kind of fighting them earlier than we would in the main story, because we're getting a lot of experience from it. We got, looks like 16 star points from that fight alone. Oh dear, yet another fight. I say fight, but it's like we're just needing to tattle this enemy. That's a bandit. This scumbag tries to bump you and grab coins. Jerk. Max HP is 5, attack is 2, and defense is 0. If you time your guard well when he attacks, he won't be able to steal anything. Plus, the look on the bandit's face when you guard successfully is priceless. If a bandit steals coins from you, defeat him before he flees to get your coins back. Interesting fact, I believe this actually is a true thing about bandits, is if they steal your coins but you still manage to like beat the other enemies and they run away, I think they actually stay out on the overworld until you beat them. Man, we seem to be coming across to a lot of new enemies. Every floor now. That's a Lakitu. It's a member of the Koopa clan that rides on clouds. Max HP is 5, attack is 2, and defense is 0. It attacks by throwing spiny eggs. If you stomp on it when it's holding up a spiny egg, you'll take damage, so don't do it. Spiny eggs slowly hatch into spinies, so beat the Lakitu before fighting the spinies. Aw, this book doesn't answer the real question. Where does it keep all those spiny eggs? Nintendo logic. But yeah, we need to defeat this guy, and I think the best way to do that is to do a spin jump, because it'll instantly kill him. And then we can focus down the Spike Goomba. Alright, go ahead and switch back to Koops. That's a Bomb-Omb. It attacks by blowing itself up. Yeah, real smart. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. A Bomb-Omb will get totally mad if you damage it. They have like super short fuses. When it gets mad, it'll charge and explode on its next turn. That attack really hurts. Oh, and if it's mad, it'll blow up at the slightest contact, so don't attack it directly. Attack it from a step away with a hammer, or hit it with something hard like a shell. Yeah, thanks for the obvious point out. Alright, let's go ahead and use it at Earth Tremor to finish it off. well, through all that fighting, we've managed to get yet another level up. We're now at level 9, which means we should have BP. Which, this is actually a very good thing to have right before we get to floor 30, so that way we can easily just equip our new badge that we will be getting. Alright, we've made it to floor 30, which means on floor 30, we get the Zap Tap badge. Mario's electrified in battle, dealing 1 damage to enemies that touch him. Pretty much, enemies that attack you directly, they will get paralyzed. Or not paralyzed, but they will get electrocuted and take one damage. This is actually very good to have on, and this is why I always come down here to get it. It is very important to have early on because there are a lot of enemies that will attack you directly, and most of the time you will not take damage when they attack you. So it is very good to have. But as much as I would like to go further, I'm not going to risk it. I think we can save the rest of this stuff until later. So let's take the pipe back up. And here we have found Pine Tea Jr. with his dad. Let's go ahead and talk to him. My dad's back. Sorry for troubling you. I guess health and family really are the most important things, you know? I'll look for new work. I've got to be strong for my dear son. Thank you so much. I'll give you my treasure as a reward. It's really important to me, but nothing's more important than my dad, so here. And he gives us the silver card. This will allow us to play the paper mode game at the Pianta Parlor. Now, if you'll excuse us, and really, thank you so very much. Alright, we solved the trouble. And that is every trouble that we can take care of at this very moment. Also, I do want to make note of something. Because if I didn't get it already, which I don't think I have because I've pretty much edited all the way through episodes 20 through episode 20, there's a start piece right here in front of the 1,000-year door. Definitely good to grab. But with that, that's everything I wanted to do before we head off to the next chapter. And that is all the Trouble Center requests that we can do at this very moment. There is one last thing I'd like to do though, and it's just I'm curious. Because I want to get it on video, and I don't really want to wait till next episode just to, go check it, because that's pretty much what my aim is to, go check it out real quick. Alright, let's see, do you have it? Yes, he does. Okay, the W emblem. This changes Mario's clothes into Wario's clothes. Wait, why is it so much more expensive? I actually just realized that. It's 432 coins. Usually it's 360. Did he raise the price, or is this just inflation in the remake? I'm confused. Well, anyway, I mean, we'll still be able to get plenty of more coins later, so it's still going to be a worthwhile price, especially since we have to buy it anyway. This is what I want. The unbelievably low price for this is 432. Bull crap. But it doesn't take any BP to equip it. And so... Okay, and so, once we equip it... Wario time! Yep, we look like Wario, so pretty much it's a fun little cosmetic we can have on us. And with that, next time on Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, we figure out a way to talk to Don Pianta so we can head to Glitzville. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, troops out a ton. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.